Generative AI is incredibly exciting, but it also opens the door to new questions about ethics and responsibility in the digital age. When you're using generative AI as an assistant, it's essential to know how the tool was made to meet ethical and responsibility standards, not least for how it impacts you, but also for how it impacts others who might see what you create. At Adobe, we're committed to developing creative generative AI responsibly, with creators at the center. Our mission is to give creators every advantage, not just creatively, but also practically. In terms of the right to train and to use creations from generative AI, Adobe Firefly models are trained on Adobe stock, openly licensed content, and public domain content where copyright has expired. And it's designed to generate content that is safe for commercial use. We do not train and have never trained Adobe Firefly on user content. This is key for any creations you make for a company, client, or yourself, where it might end up being used commercially. Adobe Stock's professional-grade, licensed images are among the highest quality in the market and help ensure that Adobe Firefly won't generate content based on other people's or brands' intellectual property. Another concern for many creators is the protection of their rights and ownership over their own work. Adobe Firefly has been developed to respect your rights as a creator. Adobe does not make a claim to owning your content, ensuring you maintain copyright and ownership over the content you create with Adobe Firefly. We also explicitly prohibit third parties from training on your content to help maintain the integrity of ownership over your designs. Through the Adobe Stock Contributor Program, we ensure creatives are compensated for their original work, and we have strict policies in place around content submission and usage to protect rights and ownership of contributors. Along with these policies, we've implemented advanced name and keyword detection to help identify when an artist's name was used or referenced in a way that violates our policies. So remember, when using any generative AI tool, make sure you understand the rights, permissions, and proper attributions of the creations. It's the right thing to do, and it keeps you and those you're working with safe, so you have the confidence to continue creating and innovating.